Well, thank you once again. Here we are as VOPOA team and as VOPOA project. Here it's a very lucky day. We have a friend and is here to give us way forward on how he views poverty and orphanhood as far as it's concerned. And this is VOPOA. And here we have him. Thank you very much, brother, for having you here. It's indeed a very great moment. How do you find the moment having you here?
Confusing.
It's confusing, as if that we hijacked you, right? But that's not should not be the case. The fact is that you are here to at least give us your views concerning poverty and concerning orphanhood. Let me ask you: are you affected in any of the above?
Yeah.
Which way?
Okay, my friends, mostly majorly my friends are marafiki zangu wengi wao walikuwa wanapitia hiyo process, but thanks to God's grace at least si wabaya sahi.
It's very hard moments when people encounter orphanhood and poverty.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, as a student, I hope you're a student.
Yeah.
So in a student, we have a combination of people. There are some that are from low class, some from medium, and some are just totally from pathetic background.
Yeah.
So it's in many occasions like we as a team and as a project, we're trying to find out the stories concerning their lifestyle. It's very hard for them to explain this.
Yeah.
What do you think is the reason behind this?
Kitu ya kwanza, watu wanaogopa kujajiwa, they fear being judged, and another thing is a lot of peer pressure. They want to compare themselves with others. Yeah.
Okay. So because this one you find it's affecting them terrible, because somebody might have that heart to help, but because they lack that freedom, they feel that they're going to be judged, and so it's very hard to help them.
Yeah.
And so what do you think can be done to ensure that at least they become in that position, or they feel like they also they should just be frank enough and share the story so that they might be helped?
The first thing, lazima wajitokeze. They have to present themselves, and then lazima wakuwe genuine. Juu kupata siku hizi watu genuine ni ngumu sana. Unaweza taka kusaidia mtu, lakini unapata vitu wanakuambia ni uongo zote. Yeah.
Okay. And now when we are trying to eradicate poverty, we can't eradicate poverty, but we can only reduce the effects of poverty.
Yeah.
You agree with me?
Yeah.
And now, what are the ways or the criteria you are suggesting are the best appropriate to reduce the effects of poverty?
First of all, lazima government itengeneze policies. Okay, the government must create policies that inakuwa wanaweza semaje, that are thorough and legal. Kenye in case one messes with other, like naweza semaje, the orphans and the aged, lazima serikali lazima ichukulie hatua watu watavunja sheria. Alafu other things, lazima unde policies kenye ina favor watu like when they are orphaned. Yeah.
And so let me ask you, my friend.
Yeah.
We should if it is just a matter of being frank enough, should we just give the burden to the government to eradicate poverty by themselves, or this thing has to be begun or has to be first dealt with from the family level?
Unajua, Kongo inategemea specifically. Juu unaweza pata some families they can help the orphans while others wanasikia hiyo burden. Alafu unajua, how can I state it? Like we need people who are genuine. Like you have to have a heart of helping. So lazima ukoe na ile roho ya kusaidia.
And so
yeah,
you'll agree with me by saying that we can eradicate poverty as from individual.
Yeah.
Depending on the heart that one has.
Yeah.
And so that's the only way we can also do that. So instead of burdening the government with such kind of things, we should at least we should have a kind heart to also try to reduce it, right?
Another way of eradicating poverty should start from a community level. Inategemea na watu saa, like I can say from this area, saa watu washikane mikono, then wanaunda harambee kenye itakuja kusaidia the orphan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me take you to the organizations. We have the orphans in there.
Yeah.
And and so they're trying to aid them and assist them in various ways, right?
Yeah.
And so, to be sincere enough, somebody is speaking on behalf of poor and orphans.
Yeah.
How do you view these kids or these orphans that are taken to orphanages? Are they somehow safe or not?
Okay, to me, I have both sides of the story. Unaweza pata some of the children's home iko poa sana na zingine ziko mbaya sana. In which way naongelea hivi, some of the children's home wanachukua advantage, they take advantage of these kids. Saa zile watu wanatuma funds au wanakula, wanajitajirisha. Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes you see the effect. You see them now; they're not admitting themselves to the kind of task they're called upon to do.
Yeah.
And so you can agree with me that there is maliciousness in us, in Africans, especially when serving these unless fortunate guys.
Yeah.
And now, what do you think it's best appropriate?
For me, I really don't have a specific way of handling this, but one first thing, lazima serikali ichukue a good policy and correct measures kenye inaweza punish as a violate rights za orphans.
In which way do you think violations of rights of orphans are violated?
First of all, hizi naweza sema ama funds ama michango, there's corruption. Alafu kuna ile mtu naweza sema kuna wale watu wanajifanya orphan, so maybe wako huko juu saa zile wanagawia fund, they bring their relatives and friends. Yeah.
Okay, and so I want you to speak on behalf of youths, just as far as poverty is concerned. I'll just give you an example. First of all, you find that a youth is somebody is from poor background. He cannot manage to get job opportunities, but luckily you find that he's somebody who has gone through education and the education's purpose reads right, but it's very hard to get job. Why? You find that we have a notion today that you use money to get job. For their case, do you think this is really something that is human?
First of all, we have to educate the youths. Kitu ya kwanza, kijana lazima ambiwe, like, how can I state it? Kijana anafaa kujijua, ajitambue. Ile ajifunze venye anaweza save pesa yake. Kitu ya kwanza ka kijana. Ile job yote unaweza anzia hata 10 bob, 20 bob. Inaweza kukolea. Another thing, kuna hizi youth fund. Vijana nadaisha to apply these youth funds. These are specifically from the government to help us. Now we have quite creative, and first of all you must be unique. You don't be general. Jo ukikuwa general hatuwezi ku differentiate from the others, in which si vijana tuko na potential mingi sana. Yeah.
Now speak this case where we as a youth is told to buy a job in exchange.
Yeah.
So it can we just have to be transparent. Is it right to buy a job so that you can get a job?
For me specific, it's not good, but inategemea sasa venye utakuja kutumia. Kama utanunua hiyo job ili usaidia watu wengine, juu unaweza nunua job unajua huwezi kaa hivyo bure. lazima ununue job juu lazima understand si vijana tuko desperate na pia tuko na watu wanatutegemea. So lazima tununue hizi job ndo naweza semaje, ndo tu survive na pia tuokolee wase wako nyuma yetu, na pia wazee wetu, unajua watu wana retire and they'll obviously be depending on us.
Like now, brother, when it comes to buying job, there's an effect that is coming in, that is corruption. Yeah. So sometimes, as for me, I might say that it's not need for us to buy jobs in exchange to get job.
Yeah.
Now, as we are completing, we are winding up, and I just wish to ask you to speak on behalf of VOPOA as a project that is set to give voice to the poor and orphans in Africa. So, what can you say about this project?
For me specifically, I like this project. Imeniguza hadi kwa roho. Nilikuwa na marafiki zangu, like I have experienced how they feel and how maisha yao inaweza survive. Kama sasa chakula, unaweza endea ile mahindi kenye imeharibika wanakula. Kuna vitu mingi kenye inaweza sema the orphan wanapitia kenye watu hawajui, na nilikuwa nataka niambie, ukiangalia mtu yeyote, just imagine yourself in that position, na nataka msaidie vijana Kenya hawezi toboa juu hapa nje. Naweza semaje, maisha ni kuokoleana, lakini lazima ujue one thing about helping. Usitoe saa zile una feel unaweza toa kwa kiroho, ama toa ukichagua bila kubagua, na pia ambiana. Nilikuwa nataka kusema saidiani. Ini project poa sana, na nilikuwa nataka tu niwashukuru, at least si vijana tunaweza pata platform ya kujisema, na pia asanteni sana kwa kutusaidia kama vijana.
Okay, thank you very much. We are very sorry that we never heard your name, and from which place are you coming from?
Yeah, I'm Isaac Meli Kiplagat from Eldoret, na ningetaka kusema huko especially in Africa, ama specifically Eldoret, like vijana wengi wanavuta gam, na nataka vijana waeduketiwe and pia wafundishe vijana kufanya simple jobs Kenya itakuja kwa help in future. And sana kupata simple jobs haimaanishi kwa white collar jobs. Kuna vitu mingi kijana anaweza fanya avoid crime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We're very delighted and very happy to have you. This is a wonderful moment, and we're looking way forward to experience more and to get more of voices of poor and the less fortunate being heard. Thank you very much.
Asante sana.